This is database lab experiment number 7, and in this exercise we're going to see how to create a trigger and cursor. And here are a few questions that are being given here. So using these questions we're going to create the queries and see the outputs. So let's see how they look like. So the first one is to raise an application error if the student tries to enroll for the same course for more than one time. We need to create a trigger for this. So before that, there is a table called entity, and we have just described the table is being displayed over here. Then now there's a query, SQL query, that is written to write a trigger. Here the syntax for writing a trigger is create or replace trigger and the trigger name, and when the trigger has to be evoked, that is before or after. Here we have used before. And in the trigger what we're going to do is insert on enquiry for each row, and we're declaring the code enquiry.course code percentage type. In begin, what happens is, here there's a query given, that is select course code into code from enquiry where course code equal to 10. This is the condition that is given, and if code is equal to 10, then raise application error. The error will take place here if the condition if the code is equal to 10, and then the trigger gets over, and that is end if, and the conditions are given. Now the trigger is being created, as you can see here. So in the existing table, these values already exist. So again, when we try to insert, there's an error, that is duplicate entry. This error is being, the trigger gets triggered, and we get this output, as you can see over here. Next question is create a trigger to delete the record in the enrollment table. Corresponding row has to be removed from the enquiry. So using the same syntax, another trigger T2 is created, where the conditions are given below, that is delete on enquiry. If deleting, then one row, that is a row, is deleted. This output will be given in the output. So the trigger is being created, and when you delete an enquiry, as you can see, one row is deleted. The information is being given with the row number, that is row is deleted. Now the next query is create a trigger that will inform you to update the fees at the last day of the current year. So here there's another trigger called T6 which is being created, where there's an update command used, and the following conditions are also given, and an output is also given which will be displayed in the output. So this trigger is being created. So when this update query is executed, the row gets updated, and the trigger gets triggered, and the following outputs are given below, as you can see. Now the next one is create a cursor to display the average fees paid for each course. So as you can see here, the syntax for creating a cursor is declare the variable that we need, then cursor C1 is the name of the cursor, and is select the actual code is given, not code, the query is being given and the conditions are given, where it fetches C1 into count, and then the output line average is being displayed outside. As you can see, when this when this is executed, this is the output that we obtained is average is 5000, and the procedure is successfully completed. Now the next question is create a cursor program which updates as follows. And as you can see here, now they have actually displayed the batch, the table batch over here. This is how the table exists. So they're creating a cursor program which updates the following, where if enrollment is for 2 courses, then you have to give a discount of 2% from course fees of both the course. And then you have another one, that is if enrollment for 3 courses, give discount of 3% from course fees of both the courses. So here the following conditions are given. You're declaring a cursor, giving its name, and then here what we're going to do is we're giving the conditions here, that is select the 2 queries, select batch code into B code from enrollment where roll number equal to the number, and then you're opening C2. Whereas there's another loop here where again it's gonna update batch set where course fees equal to 0.2 into course fees. As you can see here, the following conditions are provided here, and it will fetch C2 into B code. Then when it is C percentage 2 which is not found, then it will exit. And the same way there's an output given as table is modified and the loop is ended. So when this query is executed, you can see that 101, 102 and 103 tables are modified. So this is how the queries work for the following questions. Now after that, when we look into the table batch, we can see the modified table, and the exercise ends here. Thank you.